Linsanity continues. Hey everyone, I'm Michele Steele. Now we do know that Jeremy Lin has the Knicks' top-selling jersey. We know that ratings have never been higher in the regular season for MSG. But have you heard about Jeremy Lin's rookie card? Jeremy Lin now stands to make one Knicks fan and one devoted card collector thousands of dollars richer this week. And here with more on the lucky number 17 rookie card is the lucky guy, Yair Rozmaryn, who's also, I should mention, a Knicks season ticket holder, but also a very devoted card collector here. Yair, welcome in. I gotta ask you, you spent $1,000 on this card just 2 weeks ago. How did you justify the investment back then?
Well, I saw a lot of potential in him. He had two great games at the time, and I figured, hey, he appeals to a big audience. He's playing in New York City, and, he seems like a really personable guy.
Sure, a big audience, a big market. Now, I talked to a card appraiser not too long ago. He told me he would have never counseled anybody to drop $1,000 on this guy after starting in just 2 games. How did you feel after the purchase? A little nervous?
No, I felt kind of confident. I thought, hey, it's a lot of money, but the upside was tremendous. And, in a worst case scenario, I guess $1,000 is a lot of money, but I was hoping that, this would happen, and it did.
Full disclosure, did you tell your wife that you spent $1,000 on Lin's rookie card after 2 games?
I told her that night, yeah. And, she kind of said, all right, if you know what you're doing, I trust you.
All right, so we know that you are selling the card right now while the market is pretty hot. Realistically, how much do you think it'll go for?
I really think it's going to go for somewhere between $25,000 and $50,000. It's at $17,000 now, and most of the bids that happen usually occur in the last 5 minutes of the auction. So pretty confident. I think it's going to go pretty high.
The big question is, you've only had the card for 2 weeks. Why sell now? Why not wait till the Knicks, say, make a playoff run?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think that, I made my money. I feel very confident that, the card is a great card. He's a great player. And, maybe someone else can make a lot of money on it, too, once the Knicks make a playoff run. So.
Now, you mentioned your wife telling you, or at least hoping, that you know what you're doing here. We know that you spent about $2,700 on a Durant rookie card, and this card could go for a lot more. We looked at the numbers in their rookie seasons, and there is no comparison, to be honest. Durant started in 80 games. Lin started at 0. Durant had more than 20 points a game. Lin had under 3. Obviously, Lin's production has been very different since then. But as a card collector, what does this tell you about the market here? Are people just completely divorced from production and reality?
It's a good question. I think Kevin Durant's a great player. But I think when you're talking about Jeremy Lin, nobody's really 100% sure of how big his upside is right now. I mean, he's playing so well in such a short period of time that you can only assume that he's going to improve, and he appeals to such a big audience, not just in America, but internationally in East Asia. And, he's so popular. He's selling out arenas around the country, and, nobody saw this coming.
Now, we know that the baseball card market, it's pretty much fallen off a cliff in the last 20 years or so.
Sure.
You're obviously invested in the basketball card market. What's that like right now, and why be in it?
I think it's a great market to be in. I think that you have a much wider base where you have Europe and you have Asia who are very into basketball, and they follow it. They follow it religiously. And baseball, it kind of appeals to a smaller audience as well as football. It's kind of domestic, but basketball can really take off. So the market's good. I think the lockout kind of hurt it a little bit, but now it's really taken off. So I hope the Lin card does the same.
Now, Yair, you could be $25,000, maybe even $50,000 if this catches on tomorrow. What are you going to do with the money?
Good question. I definitely have to get my wife something nice, or I don't know, the consequences could be dire. But give some of it to charity, and I don't know, make fun of my friends that they don't have it and I do. Just, they've been making fun of me about collecting cars my whole life, so this is a nice, in your face.
Are you doing any reinvestment? Are you buying more Lin stuff?
I'm definitely going to reinvest some of it into cards. Probably not Lin, Actually, I might just get a couple, but into some other cards.
Into some other cards. All right, that makes probably some card collectors very happy that you're going to continue to be in this market here. Thank you so much, Yair.
Sure, thanks for having me on.
Again, that was Yair Rozmaryn. He is the very lucky owner, for now, of the number 17 in the series of 25. Jeremy Lin's rookie card from Golden State. For all your Lin coverage, for all your Knicks coverage, keep it locked on here, ESPN.com. Thanks for watching.